I've been awake 3 times so far. Usually get up, take some painkillers, drink some buttercup syrup or whatever the hell this disgusting tasting stuff is. Bronco stop. Didn't really do a lot, but stopped me from having really dry tonsils. And then I go back to sleep for an hour. Got a cat. She's chilling with me. She's over there. Yeah, if I wake up again, I'll let you know. This is fun.
Good morning. Day 3. I'm doing my usual routine, but I figured this time I'd give context. While I'm doing so every single morning I have 2 things to do before I promptly pass back out. One is apply my tester gel, which takes forever to dry and is really boring but very necessary. This is currently the way that I get my testosterone. This may change once things are safe again. Otherwise, if I don't move to injections, then this is what I have to do every day forever. And the other thing I have to do is take my SSRIs, which is a recent thing, not because of the pandemic, but it was definitely made worse by the pandemic. So I take those, and then I can get on with my day and actually be functional. Peace. Like, legitimately, I feel really lazy doing it. But I'm gonna go have another hour so that I can actually be functional. And then go and do things like make breakfast and food for later on today and tomorrow. Should show my food prep actually. And then they get to sit for 8 or 9 hours even, reading the news. I'm gonna make sure that today I push through and actually work out so I can feel good at the end of it. Hopefully have some energy.
Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's -1 degree Celsius. Today, you can expect a high of 1 degree.
Good morning.
What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not? Or perhaps you mean to say that you feel good on this particular morning? Or are you simply stating that this is a morning to be good on?
All of them at once, I suppose.
Hello everyone.
leaving on time today. It is, I don't know, probably like 2 degrees out at the moment. All the cars are frozen. The door to the shed where my bike is was frozen, so I had to pull that apart. Now I'm going to cycle downhill and have my fingers freeze, which is going to be a lovely start to the day. Feeling positive about today. We want to rebound from yesterday. Excellent. Also, I hurt my finger. Good start.
Good morning. Here we are again for another day sat in front of a computer for online teaching. I've got quite a quiet day in terms of lessons. It's my quiet day if I was at school. So I've got a year 7 lesson, period 1. But it's the trainee teacher's lesson, so she's taking that. And it's just a case of setting them a task and them getting on with it at home and submitting it. But obviously they really want to impress, which is so sweet. And so they send a lot of comments to ask questions because they want it to be perfect. So it's keeping up with that is quite interesting. I clear my inbox and then it's full again. So while that's happening, I'm just marking my year 8 work from yesterday. They had to create their own character, their own detective character, and I gave them a blank template of a Facebook profile, which they had to fill out with information, and they're quite amusing, some incredible ones. This is one of my favourite lines that someone's put. Current status, single and ready to Pringle. I might describe myself as that, I suppose, because I am single and I like Pringles. So I'm going to do some of that marking, going to try and get ahead again with some planning and prep for next week, and then I've got a live lesson a bit later on this afternoon. So Groundhog Day is how it feels. Wake up, sit in front of a computer, go to sleep, do it all again. But hey, I'm happy to be working. So, see you later.
Okay, we're here. Time to do it all again, I guess. Just had a cinnamon bun that Stevie from last night bought me because I'm a doll. So that's put my mood right as well. I'm just... main goal for today is not to cry. Which... some days, if that's the only thing you manage to successfully do, then well done. Proud of you. This is for me. And for you, if you need it, but it's mostly for me. I'll keep you updated.
So the scheme of work that I've decided to do with year 7 is about ghost stories. And so I'm just recording a lesson for them for next week, making a lesson for them where they have to compare 2 different ways a ghost story could be delivered vocally. One obviously with no character at all, and one with character and music and building tension and building atmosphere. So currently my job is...
Father was silent for a second and then said, "We don't own a clown statue."
Very exciting.
Suddenly, the door of the basement slammed shut, and through the door, she heard footsteps climbing up the steps towards the children's bedroom.
I mean, I'm just kind of hoping I don't get complaints because I scare the children, because I'm pretty terrifying.
I woke up feeling especially sick. Oh, my eyelashes are really dropping. I'd go for another lash lift if I could, but lockdown and that. Really hurts to talk, so I probably shouldn't. I don't know if you can... I don't know if you can see, but my throat's basically closing up at the minute. You can't see all the shit that's in the back of my throat because then this video will get taken down for graphic content. It's minging and it hurts. I'm just editing today's video, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. My antibiotics are getting dropped off today, so that's good. I don't really know what else to say. I definitely think I'm gonna try and teach myself how to do a lash lift. I like it too much when my eyelashes look long. Anyway, bye.
I could use a normal mug, like most people. And yeah, I choose not to, because one, game mug, and two, it just keeps things warmer for longer, and that means I don't have to leave the computer nearly as often. Sad that this is how I prioritize things. Anyway, so good morning. I start work in 45 minutes, all the way in the office, aka my bedroom. I had a phone conversation with my GP about my meds, and now I have to monitor this weird thing that's going on with my heart to see if I have to go to A&E. Joy. That's how things are today. Time for breakfast, I guess. Well, brunch, because I just wasn't hungry for the first 3 hours of being awake. Pretty standard. It's probably why I have shit going on with my health.
Hello, so it is day 3? I think so, day 3. I love how I've already lost count and it's been 3 days. But yeah, so I've got loads of energy today, which is really good and really useful, so that means I can catch up on the project I was supposed to do yesterday. You can't really tell, but I've shaved again today, because it's starting to get a bit stubble as comes with hair. So this is all nice and trimmed again. I've got my ring light up to sit and go into makeup. This is literally what I'm doing today, which is why I haven't filmed anything else today. Only other thing of interest was I made an egg sandwich, but nothing too interesting. So today I'm going to be doing my makeup. I'm not going to film all of it because it'll be 1.5 to 2 hours, and I don't want to make Anna have to edit all that. I might do a few key points in it, so just like one of them eyes, once I've done my face, like whatever. But for now, so this is what I look like now, as you can see, and then I'm going to get in drag, and you will either see the finished one or individual steps, we'll see. But I'm definitely not going to go into too much detail because I'm not a makeup artist, and if I act like I know what I'm talking about, you will quickly realise I don't know what I'm talking about, and I just sort of slap stuff on and hope for the best. So, fun.
And so, on with work. It's really not interesting. I suppose the only thing that is slightly different today is I'm kind of borderline feeling some dysphoria. And I'm not sure if it's because of the length of my hair, which kind of sucks, because I was hoping I was at a point where I could just grow it out and feel comfy with it. Or if it's just because this top is really nice and warm and cozy, but it clings, and I don't know, I'm just not feeling my hips as always. They're very obvious, and that's a huge source of discomfort for me. The good thing is having to just crack on with work and stay at home for 9 solid hours now means I don't have to be worried about other people seeing them, and I also will be able to avoid looking in the mirror and obsessing over them, which I still do on occasion. Not usually, it's not usually a problem, but today it's just, it is what it is. For the most part, fine, even though I'm not comfy with my body shape. I can kind of own it most of the time and feel really comfy with that, and comfy with feminine elements and blah blah blah. I don't even have the words, so I'm kind of not here today. But yeah, on the odd occasion still, it just hits me. It feels not great. And I had this plan to get up early this morning and like maybe do some makeup and play around with some more feminine stuff, but I just, yeah, feel really bad today. So that's 2 days in a row. I'm not feeling that. And I don't know why. Disappointing.
I keep just taking a picture of myself every time I go to record, and it's not flattering. It's been an hour and a half and I'm still downloading footage. The file that has the longest to go is it's just gone up. It's just gone up to 14 minutes. Keeps going up rather than down, which is brilliant. I'm just gonna go in the shower and leave this to do its thing. And then I'm gonna make myself a hot chocolate because I deserve it. Do you think this is for you? Because it's not. Oh, that's just filming your butt. Okay. You can sit there, you just can't put your tail on my stuff. You don't care, do you? So, the Hermes lady just came and brought me this. I think this is the 5th month I've done this. I think not. I'd much rather if you didn't. Thank you. So I thought we'd open it together. It comes really nicely packaged every month. And I've got the 12-month subscription, so it's £13 a box, but then you get about £50 worth of stuff in it. This just tells you what's in there and gives you a sneak peek for next month. Usually I'd not rip the paper, but I'm doing this one-handed. Ooh. So, we've got Dr. Botanicals, a cleansing bar, avocado and cucumber. Assuming this is for your face, I'm not sure. I will look into it in a second and then I'll tell you. Oh, I've got a beauty blender. Complex sponge. This is the... oh, so this must be an eco one. Super soft and cruelty free. The complexion sponge is perfect for flawless custom coverage with liquid foundations. The sponge has rounded sides to blend large areas of the face, which is needed because I have a rather large face. The precision tip helps to cover blemishes and imperfections. Used with water for effortless blending. I do already have 2 of these. We have a Sleek Makeup Matte Me. I'm not sure if that's essentially my colour. Could be, but Sleek Makeup, I've got their highlighting palette and I really like it. So, Star Skin, I used their like eye things that I've got. Oh, she's got that stick. Okay, good. So this is double layer hand mask gloves. And it is what it sounds like. It is a hand mask. Usually there's stuffs everywhere, but I'm guessing they needed to fit stuff in this time. Grow Gorgeous Intelligent Hair Care, so it's a hair mask. Yes. And finally, Hydroline Moisturising Cream. So this is SVR Laboratory Dermalogic. I can't speak. Got quite a lot of moisturisers. So yeah, that's what I've got.
Just taking a quick lunch break. Once again, the morning has gone ridiculously fast, considering I sat down at my computer. What's going on with my hair? Considering I sat down at my computer at like 8:30 this morning to log on for tutor time, and it's now 12:30. What's that, 4 hours? I don't feel like I've been sat working for 4 hours. So one thing for sure is that this is going super quick. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but I think it's because we're so busy just trying to catch up. Like, we're using every minute to try and work and try and get ahead of ourselves, and obviously marking stuff that comes in. But yeah, it's going very quick. So I'm going to grab some lunch in a second. Just chilling with this guy. Hello, Archie. You good boy. Fair enough. In a bit.
I saw a post a minute ago on my break on Instagram, and it said I've now been in more lockdowns than I've been in relationships, and I laughed and I went, oh, and then I went, wait, because me too, which is sad. But I mean, also good, I guess. I don't know. Can I walk down here without showing anything? Yeah. Realised that in day one I did actually show the logo of the place that I work by accident. Whoopsie. I'll try to avoid it happening again, I guess. But it's fine. It's a slower day to day, which is nice. I don't have as much to do, which is a blessing and a curse. I'm a bit bored, but I'm finding things, keeping going, and I've got less emotional drama to deal with. So that's nice. That's good. We're on the up again. Yeah, that's it at the moment. It's the same day as yesterday. Work all day and then I'll go home. So just keep at it. Make that bread, as they say. I don't know who says that. Cool.
I work 2 jobs, and one of them requires me to work from home. So every so often I like to dress smart, to put me in the mood, and to, make me feel happy. Another thing that makes me feel happy is this picture of Jackie Chan dressed as Chun-Li. And of course, my cat, Mian.
Just thought I'd do a quick update. Yeah, coming along. Not super happy with the eyes, but to be fair, it looks better on camera than it does in the mirror, so that's good. Yeah, so I've pretty much done the eyes, just need to fill in the eyeliner, but that's normally the last thing I do, just for like final touch-ups. I've got my lighter foundation down, which just basically just helps highlight the face really. Now I'm going to put all the darker one in, contour, and then it's pretty much just lashes and lips. Yeah, still not sure how well the colour's going to show through on this, but we will deal with that when we get to it. So for now, I will see you in a bit. Okay, so most of the way there now. Got my contouring done. Yes, now it's pretty much just finishing touches. So I just need to do a bit of highlighter, lips, lashes, and finish my eyeliner. I should be fine. I've mostly managed to sort this out with a darker foundation. Yeah, hopefully it'll be fine. It's not perfect, but I'm hoping if I just film from a slightly lower angle, it won't be noticeable. So we'll see. So see you again in about 30 seconds with the finished product. We need to try and blend this out a bit more because that's a lot darker than that side, but one problem at a time. Okay, so see you when I'm fully finished. Bye.
So right at the end of the last series, I think I bought this in the Black Friday sale. You might remember that I was saying that I got sad and was like, treat yourself. So I bought a palette from XO Beauty. And it's just arrived. Oh, almost showed you my address. Didn't mean to do that. Ta-da! Ooh. So, can't do it. There we go. Ta-da! Oh my god. So I was supposed to not be spending any money, but then obviously, like, I needed it.
There we go, and that's more or less the finished face. There's a few things I'm not super happy with, but I don't have the materials to get rid of it because joys of lockdown makes it very hard to get a hold of makeup as it is not essential, which fair enough, but in times like this it is very annoying, but it is what it is. Yes, I need to put lashes on. I'm just waiting for the glue to dry before I put them on, but I will show you that once they're done as well. Just thought I spent 30 seconds showing this, which I'm not mad at. Like I said, a lot of things I'm not happy with, but I'm not mad at it at all. One thing I'm very happy with, managed to get the crease in the perfect position so I can still like have full expression. Because obviously without eyebrow, well, I don't do eyebrows in drag, I just don't, just the way I like to do it. Yeah, so without eyebrows it can be really hard to express, because I'm quite an expressive queen. But I've managed to find the perfect position where if I put my cut crease right there, I can still have full expression because that's where my eyebrows would normally be. So that's where all the muscles are, so I can still fully express and all of that, no problem, which makes life good. And I'm also not mad at these lips. A lot bigger than I'd normally do them, but yeah, not mad at it at all. Yeah, so now it's just deal with all this makeup stuff, which is an absolute mess, and I will show you that before I do put it all away. Then just getting ready to film. Well, and Ashley's got to wait for that glue to finish drying. And then, yeah, and then she can film. So, see you again soon with lashes on, ready to film.
I've lost my ball. It must come out whilst I were asleep. I mean, I've ordered a new one. Sorry. Ben's being mean to me because he said he wanted something visually stimulating for his room. I said I'm gonna send you a picture of me, and he just says that he hopes I'm joking. I wasn't, but I'll send someone else a picture of me instead. It's made me sad. Not as sad as losing my ball though. So I just finished editing the video. It's about 3:30. I started doing this at 10 AM. Yay. In that time though, I have had a shower, had a tangerine, gone up and downstairs a few times and thought about having a nap. So, yeah, it's a long one today as well. It's like 40 minutes long. So it's just rendering now and then I can get it uploaded and hopefully it's up in time for 7 o'clock. It should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Sorry. I haven't had a nap today, and even when I am well, I've normally had a nap when I'm off, which is different. I am sat with like a blanket and stuff, just all snuggly. Once this is rendered, I'm gonna go to sleep for a bit.
Hello, I've got lashes on now, as you can kind of see. Good, nice and pretty. So yeah, so I've actually just finished all my filming. As you can see, I've got my nice black backdrop behind me, which is wonderful. Yes, I might do a quick showing of the rest of my lights and stuff. I didn't actually use them for this. Everything I've just filmed was just sort of this section. It's going to be edited, so it's just going to be my head. Probably should use my green screen for that, which is behind this actually, as you can see. So I might be better off using that, but we'll find out when editing. But once again, no rush, no deadline, so worst case scenario I have to refilm. But yeah, so I think I've got pretty much everything I need. There's a few other things I do need to film, but I definitely don't have the things I need to actually film those bits, so that is a problem for another day. In the meantime, I think I'm just going to get all this off, edit my stuff, see if it looks good. If it is, great. If it isn't, oh well, I might have to refilm it later when I refilm or film an extra little bit, which is going to be using the green screen. So we shall wait and see. So yeah, so like I said, I'm going to get all this off, start off the lashes, because that's really fun. That's how much glue I have to put on these lashes to keep them on, because they're that big. Oh, there we go. So these actually made by one of my friends called She Is Sleepy on Instagram, and she is wonderful. So I definitely recommend following her because she is incredibly talented. Yeah, so the difference the lashes make always amazes me, and you can kind of see what's taken off some of the eyeliner. But yeah, fun. I should have taken them off yet, because I want to take some photos. But what's done is done. So yeah, that's about it for now. I will see you once I'm looking like a worm again with all of this off, because the joys of drag, spend 3 hours getting it on, to wear it for about an hour, if that, to take it all off again in about 10 seconds.
I feel shattered. Another full day. And then I've just filmed and edited the first Taskmaster challenge for my theatre company's Taskmaster Facebook group that we've got. It's the first one we've done since, like, I think we stopped in about May or June time after we did all, like 50 of them. So now we're back to just doing weekly, and it's the first one. So I wanted to make it look good. So there's music, there's fun transitions. Wanted to make it look a bit more professional. Whereas last time when we did it daily, it was a bit too much to do it, to go full editing every single day. He says, knowing full well that Anna is having to edit all our talking heads together for every day of lockdown. But yeah, so that's fun. So I'm just lying in bed at the moment because it's freezing cold. But I know at some point I need to venture out and go to the shop because I haven't got anything for tea. So that'll be fun.
Technically still supposed to be working, but I'm taking a break to be able to make food at some point before 9 PM because I don't want to keep doing that. And I'm being incredibly lazy right now because this is basic as shit. And what is it?
Okay, right, so just quickly before I get to editing, I just thought I might as well show you the process of taking this off, or at least some of it. Right, so I've got a couple of products here which you can have used for a while because it's pretty much sealed shut, which is really gross, but fun. Yes, I'm just going to take this to wipe it off pretty much. Got a couple of cloths, yeah. And begin. So, standard makeup removal, but I need a bit more unusual. There we go. Bit of water running. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me over the water, but yeah, Sorry Anna, when you get to editing and have me deal with that. Plus there's a lot of background noise, so just gonna go right in with it. So you'll notice as well before I start, the black island is going to be a nightmare to get off, which is going to be fun. The rest of it comes off fairly easily though, so let us begin. So I'll get right in there and give it all a good smear and smudge, and I can't see a thing, but if I had to guess right now, I would have very black panda eyes and lots of pink on my forehead, and then as I start wiping it in all down here, you'll notice it's starting to slowly become this one general shade of a weird greyish brown. Not fully sure how those colours end up like that, but so it will. I've also got to wipe off all my hair, which I'm going to do properly off camera. Let a quick speedy go. And the left. Open back my fingers. And voila! That's how we ruin 2 hours work. I keep saying like 3 hours, I don't actually have a clue how long it is. I think it was about an hour and a half. So yeah, about some amount of time's work in about 30 seconds. And we just quickly grab our cloth, got a couple cloths, one really coarse one and then 2 quite soft ones. I should really just be using the soft ones, but the coarse one just works so much better with getting it off, just to hate the residue it leaves. So, and then we go. Oh, I can still feel it around my eyes, so I'm not opening them just yet. Bear with. Cool. And that should be the bulk of it off. Not all of it, but the bulk of it. Now we take the soft one so I can start seeing again. And just very gently around the eyes to see what the damage is. Cool. And oh, look at that. Love it when the pink eyeshadow stains. Oh, and the lips are really bad as well, so fun. So now I'm going to have to try and scrub all that off as much as I can in the shower, because pretty much all my makeup is off now, it's just a bit wet. Because pretty much all my makeup is off now, it's just a bit wet stained, so now I look like a drag version of the Joker, which is really fun. So yeah, so wish me luck. I'm going to have a shower and pray I can get this off, but you will probably be seeing me again shortly with all this still on. So, fun!
I finished my shift. I'm in the worst lighting ever, and I look like I'm about to compete in the Tour de Queer, but I'm done. That's my last all day for this week. I've got a morning shift tomorrow and an evening shift the day after, and then a day off, which is very exciting. I can show you what I do when I'm not at work, which, spoiler, is squat. Diddly squat. So that's going to be a very exciting day. But at least you won't see me looking like a tired, drained mess. That's a lie. That's my aesthetic. But yeah, I'm going to go home. I'm going to have some food, and I'm probably going to crash immediately after that, because I am exhausted. I had a nap during my break. There is something deeply tiring about standing around waiting to serve people. Like, I try and find little jobs throughout the day, but there's just so little drive and momentum because everything's clean. We've already cleaned it, probably twice. So it's yeah. It's a lose-lose. We're either standing around dying of boredom and exhaustion, or we're serving the masses during a lockdown. So, but hey ho, it pays. And that's what matters, I guess. Money, capitalism. I'm very tired. Good night, everyone.
I'm just not here today, but I'm feeling a little bit better about myself. In the 90s, I'll be head dude for California illness. It's okay to have off days, it's just frustrating. Can't see shit, so I'm gonna have to hope that this is okay. Yeah, not a very eventful day today, but that's par for the course when you work evenings. Yeah, it's been a weird mixed bag in terms of how I'm feeling. I have therapy tomorrow, which will be rough. Yeah. Haven't spoken to anyone outside of work all day, which sucks, actually. Should call my mom, but I also know that she's not really in the mood for talking to people right now, and I don't really want to push her too hard. Spent my day thinking about what I'm gonna do when this is all over, which isn't a smart thing to do, because it just makes you feel kind of hopeless rather than hopeful. I mean, for some people, sure, it's like making a to-do list for once everything's fine, but I don't know, I feel like I'm predisposed to not looking forward to those things, but making the list as though it's like something to draw attention to that you can't have and you can't do right now. So it becomes a negative thing. I don't know, that's for me to work on, which is why I have a therapist. Anyway, I am gonna go and relax and make the most of this bath and then do something nice afterwards, hopefully, so that I don't get frustrated about not being able to belly dance yet. Priorities.
Well, so much for my idea of going out to get some food, because I fell asleep, and it is now 20 to 10. And now typically I'm quite awake, which means I won't get to sleep till late tonight, which will affect me tomorrow. And I'm also quite hungry. So I'm going to have to see if I can work something out that I've got in the freezer. That'll be something I can have. But, yeah. I'm going to have to try and make some plans over the weekend to go out and do something a bit different. Maybe a walk with someone, or even just on my own. Because I tried in the last lockdown, the first lockdown, to, whenever I could, to try and get out of the house, obviously, and go for a walk. And I was in school once a week, with key worker students. We haven't been asked to do that this year, currently. We do have key workers, students obviously in, but our leadership team, I think, are looking after them, which is great. It means we can focus on the online learning. But obviously the good thing about going in is it's something different. So, yeah. So I had all that last time. This time, obviously, I don't. And obviously I can go out for a walk, but we're just busier this time round, it feels. Especially at the moment with prepping everything and getting ahead of it all. So I might, I need to try and take some time to make sure, stab myself in the eye, take some time to, some self-care.
So, last thing of the evening is kind of not really breaking down a planned costume based on my reference, which is actually slightly incorrect, so I've had to modify it a bit. But now that I have a sort of idea as to what I need and what I can do, I can order fabric, and this will be my thing. One of many things through lockdown. Whoop.
So there we go. So it's been quite a few hours, admittedly, since the last bit of video. Yeah, just chilling on my phone as usual. So as you can see, I managed to get most of it off, but now I sort of look like a burn victim. But yeah, this is why the other day I said I was too lazy to do drag. This is what I meant. It's just makeup. I love drag, love doing it. It's just makeup, so much hassle. I really wish, you know, The Simpsons, when they had like that shotgun that just fires a full face of makeup. Like the amount of money I would spend on one of them if they was real is not even a joke. But yeah, so it's mostly off. My lipstick's mostly off. It just looks like I'm wearing a really weird nude lipstick. We'll ignore that. It just looks like I'm wearing a really weird nude lipstick. That isn't quite my shade, but oh well. Joy's working from home means no one's going to see us tomorrow anyway. That being said, we need to go shopping, but that's a tomorrow problem. So now it's about 9:30, just having a very late dinner, trying this, don't know if you can see. Yeah, because one of my goals for like the past year now or so has been to try and force myself to eat more vegetarian and vegan stuff, and to eventually make that full jump to veganism. Just various reasons that I can't bother to get into now, just want to try and go vegan. But yeah, so I'm trying to force myself to eat more stuff, and today's dish of choice is the No Meat Company plant-based Noble Wellington. Got it from Iceland, $1.50, so we'll wait and see. I may or may not film my reaction later, depending if I can be bothered. If not, I'll probably just say tomorrow if it was good or bad. But for now, yeah, just gotta wait for that. In the meantime, my current fun job is going to be to do all my makeup, because makeup's annoying, and once again, all that I've got to tidy up now. Fun. And people really don't understand why I don't like doing makeup. Ugh, but yeah, all done for today. Just, yeah, just got to tidy up a bit, have some food, chill on my laptop for a bit, and then work at 10 AM tomorrow. But due to the joys of working from home, I could get up at 10:15 if I wanted to and still make it in time. Probably going to aim for about 9, half 9 later. It's just so I've got time to shower and stuff, just wake up really. But yeah, so tomorrow's not going to be that exciting. Literally just work, shopping, home, sleep. Exciting life in lockdown, what can I say?
So, on a list of things that were probably a bad idea, I put Vicks Vaporub on and then did my face cream for night, and now my face is a little bit spicy. My eyes are stinging, so perhaps tomorrow I'll put on my Elvis and then the Vicks Vaporub, just in case anybody's going through a similar issue. I'm about to go to bed. I am just finishing downloading some of the videos for tomorrow. to make it a little bit easier, and then I'm going to sleep. I don't know how much talking I'm going to be able to do tomorrow, because this is killing me a little bit. And my tonsils are now actually bleeding. So I'll still film, but whether or not I'm chatting, we'll see. I do find it hard to shut up. Every now and again I should get a shooting pain from this tonsil to that ear. I don't deal with being ill very well, especially not tonsillitis. So, good night. See you tomorrow. Unless I die in my sleep. It's a possibility. Just kidding, I'm being dramatic now.
Okay, so it's about 9:30. So dinner's finished cooking, so I'm about to try this Noble Wellington, I think it's called. And let's see if this is a potential future meal for when I finally plunge into full veganism. Okay, that's a new favourite meal. Yeah, would definitely recommend that. I'm sorry, touchy thought. Oh, it's actually really nice. It's got like caramelised onions or something in it as well. Yeah, that's a new favourite meal. So that's one step closer to going fully vegan, or at least vegetarian for the time being. We shall see. So I'm going to eat this, watch The Good Dinosaur, because I haven't seen it for ages, and then off to bed ready for work tomorrow. Fun, fun, fun. So I will see you all in about 12 hours, just before I start my shift. So, see you tomorrow.
It's the end of the day, which means reading and wrapping up. I managed to finish off my work relatively early. It turned out to be a little easier than expected, so I decided to take a little nap. And while asleep, I managed to send Stevie and Dylan this voice message. So please enjoy it, because I don't. I just woke up and I was thinking to myself, imagine if it's Xmas instead of Christmas. I need to tell the house because that's really important. And now I'm mildly awake a bit more, and I don't understand why I needed to tell you. Xmas. What? Yeah, there it is. So I guess there's only one way to finish the night, and that's to say goodnight and have a merry Xmas.